All right, first and foremost, we have to talk economics.
Economics. Reaganomics?
Yeah.
Or economics.
Obamanomics, Trumponomics.
Money
whatever,
too tight to mention.
What it is, though, they've printed all this money.
Yes,
I
know.
They printed 40% of all the money in circulation.
I got some.
Yeah, I know. I did too.
Okay.
But I didn't need it,
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's our own money, but all they're doing is printing more money, which is making the currency worth less.
Inflation, maybe?
Inflation,
oh,
yeah.
Okay. I
now,
know when you were
You know what I'm
to
talking
that.
about. You see inflation on your side.
Yeah. I mean, lumber prices. Give me a break. To build a house now, you got to tag on another $36,000, $40,000 just for lumber, just for materials. Yes, indeed. Across the land here in Baton Rouge. That is a fact. My wife even read that to me the other day.
Well, that stands to reason all the metals, all the copper wiring in a house.
Yeah, well,
all the
not the labor. It's sure not the labor.
No, not the labor, but all the copper wiring in the house, all the lumber, the paint, just everything.
Yeah, everything across the board. They blame it on shipping. They blame it on, the 19 article. They blame it on just about everything that the trees in the Northwest, that, and the other. You can't get product on time. No, that, and the other.
Well, there might be some supply chain issues because of, the big bad, virus in the room. I doubt that. It's all about inflation because you got more dollars out there chasing fewer goods, so they're able to charge higher prices.
Right. Right.
And so, if anything, I really don't think they're going to be able to get inflation under control. And I guarantee you, what are they going to come out with? Okay. CFR was on there touting the jobs report the other day.
CFR again?
Yeah. Mr. CFR. Okay. I don't have to say his name. Some people
what
call
is CFR? He may not know what it is.
Burden or the CFR guy, that lives in 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
The guy on Pennsylvania.
Yeah, they stole the election for him. Anyway,
here we go.
Yeah, they stole
Sorry
the election.
About that.
No, they stole the election. Whatever. That's not the point. The point is that the economy has stayed afloat because they're printing money and just basically paying people to stay at home and do nothing. They're printing money. So we're not producing anything. We're consuming a lot.
Right.
But it's only on printed money. And I guarantee they were looking for 1 million jobs, only 266,000 jobs.
Right.
So if somebody owed you $1,000 and only paid you 266, you'd be pretty upset. You'd be like, when you go get it to me?
Right.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Right.
So it's like, what is their answer going to be? I guarantee they'll just print more money.
Food prices.
Oh. Oh, my God.
Give me a break. I mean, I've noticed it. Everything 35, 40, 50 cents here and there, $1 more. Loaf of bread, 88 cents, $1.98. $2.35 now, $2.45.
Okay. We've talked to you about the Federal Reserve. We've talked to you about the central bank's grip on the economies. Then economies, plural, world economies. This goes on all around the world because central banks control the whole world economies. They have pretty much backed themselves into a corner with this money printing thing because they shouldn't have did it, never should have did it, should have raised interest rates slowly and incrementally a long time ago, but they didn't do it. I will point you in the direction of some links below. This guy I've been watching, he's absolutely fabulous. I love his show. I watch it every day, probably even twice a day, just to get it into the head because sometimes they talking some pretty crazy heady stuff. But he's very down to earth. He's very good. It's called Maneko64. There's another guy I watch who's a little bit more well known. He's got a similar take on things. He's Peter Schiff. I have the links. They do YouTube shows. You can follow them. You can check them out.
He's not kin to Adam Schiff, no?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so.
I remember Adam Schiff from that Russia hoax.
Yeah.
Or whatever that was.
Yeah, nobody likes that.
That was
guy.
a hoax.
So, so they're talking about gold and silver relative to the dollar. They're talking about Bitcoin. They're talking about cryptocurrencies. I personally, if you want to invest in Dogecoin, Safe, Moon, Bitcoin, Ethereum, whatever, knock yourself out. But here's why I'm not going to do it. The central banks are not going to allow themselves to be beat by something that, I ain't going to say it's simple, but they're not going to allow it. What they're going to do, they're going to come out with their own digital currency and make it to where you can't transfer your cryptos into their central bank digital currencies, and you won't be able to do it in any digital currency around the world. And then what are you going to do?
That's always called a monopoly. I mean, let's face it, they're going to control the monetary system or whatever you use to buy and sell and trade.
If you think the central banks are going to let Bitcoin come in and take their scam from them, you are dead wrong. I am sorry.
Central bank, where's it located? I don't see it on the way to work here and there. I just see other banks.
They actually, the central banks, which we have the Federal Reserve, actually prop up the commercial banks that you do see on the way.
Okay.
That's how it's all about credit. It's all about credit. That's why if they raise interest rates, the credit's going to dry up and people won't have credit to do anything. That's what's going to cause pretty much probably at this point the worst economic downturn in your lifetime.
Yeah.
Rivaling the 1929 crash.
Right. Wow.
If not even bigger and worse.
Wow.
And now you got all these guns on the streets and people out of work, and you'll have food supply issues, and I just hope everybody has done a little homework, maybe bought a rifle, maybe bought some ammo.
I've been stocking up on canned goods.
Maybe bought some canned goods.
Yeah.
Maybe planted a garden.
How's your garden going? How does your garden grow, little Joe?
It's going okay. It's going okay. They're babies.
That's been a week or two.
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks. Anyway, so that's pretty much all I got to say on that.
The economy, believe it or not, is controlled by everybody except you. Why are they trying to do that to us? I don't know. Things were great. Things have been great. I'm working still at 67 years old. Little Joe's got a job. He's been killing himself at it. And why is they have to control everything? I don't understand.
Why have they? I mean, I know why, but why have they why have we Americans let them devalue our money and our worth?
Yeah.
Our worth.
Right.
What we work for. Yeah. We're getting paid with dollars that are devalued on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Every time you get paid, your dollar buys less. I get paid every 2 weeks. I feel like, man, it's just enough money.
Tell me about it.
I mean,
the business I'm in. Tell me about it.
Things can't go on like this. It's going to be bad, man.
I don't know.
It is going to be bad.
Load up, people. Do what you got to do on that point. We care about you.
Yeah, I'm no financial.
The link's below. Yeah. Try Mr. Schiff.
Yeah, try Maneko64. I'm no financial advisor. You should no way, shape, or form. He's not a financial advisor. Don't take our financial advice. We are not financial advisors. What we are, though, we're going to point you in the direction of people that probably know more, that definitely know more than what we're talking about. And you just sit there and listen to them. You just listen to them talk. You listen to them what they have to say. You listen to them break down certain things and tell you certain things that like, yeah, well, that makes sense. Because it does, So, anyway.
Check it out.
All right. We'll catch y'all in a little bit.